Hello everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Chooks. In this video, I'll be talking about Microsoft Teams from a technical perspective. I will explain how to configure Teams for optimal use and how to fix common issues when they occur. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Now, first of all, what is Microsoft Teams? Okay, so let's go to Microsoft website for the best answer to that question. So Microsoft Teams is a collaboration app built for hybrid work. So you and your team stay informed, organized, and connected all in one place. So explore how Teams can help you and your colleagues come together no matter where you are. So you can chat, message someone or a group to talk about work, project, or just for fun. Teams, create a team and channel to gather people together and work in focused spaces with conversations and files. Calendar, connect with people before, during, and after a meeting. So prep and follow up are easy to find. This Teams calendar, sync with your Outlook one. Apps, find similar apps and explore new ones to simplify, customize, and manage your work. So with Teams, you can make video calls, you can chat, you can exchange files, and it helps people to collaborate better in an organization. So to get Teams, you need to have a Microsoft account, which you can easily create with your email address. So once you have an account, you can download Microsoft Teams on your phone if you want the mobile version, or if you want the desktop version, you can download it and install it on your computer, okay? You can also access Teams on the web, by going into office.com and signing in with your account. Then you can choose Teams as an app there and begin to use it. So right now, I'll be demonstrating Teams with the desktop version, all right? So without wasting time, let's dive in. I'll show you how to configure it for optimal use. So let me show you how to open Teams once you have installed it or once you need access to it. So on your computer, if you want to open Teams, you do this. So on the search bar, you can just type Teams and it will pop up, all right? So you can decide to right click here and pin it to taskbar, okay? So once I have it on my taskbar, I can just click on it and then it will open. So once it's open, you can begin to configure it, okay, and begin to play around with it. Let me also show you how to access Teams on the web. Let me show you how to access Teams on the web, okay? So you just go to office.com and sign in, all right? So let me demonstrate it on the computer. So here on the computer, we just open the web browser and we'll type office.com. Wait for it to open. So when it opens, you can just go to the left-hand side and select the Teams icon there. So once you select it, it will open. So it's saying that I need to sign in, so I can just sign in here. So you just click here. When you come to here, beside the initial of your name, like my name is Chooks, so this is the initial. So you click this three button, this ellipsis button. It's called ellipsis button. Click on it and then choose settings, okay? So when it opens, you go to devices, okay? So here you can choose your audio setting. So the speaker is, I've chosen the speaker. If I want to change it, I can change it to another one, but I've chosen this one. Then the microphone, this is where you change it, okay? All right, then the camera, this is where you change the camera, okay? You can decide to switch different cameras, select the one that is connected to your computer and the one that is your default camera that you want to use for the meeting, okay? So this is how to set it up. This is how to change your background for a Teams meeting in Teams. So in order to change your background, when you get to this page, just make sure that your camera is on. So here, click on this drop-down button and select your camera. So once your camera is selected, just make sure that your camera is selected, the camera you want to use. Once it's selected, then you can turn on your camera, okay? So when you click on this button, it closes, click it again, it opens. So once you turn on your camera, you can click on this icon here, background filters, okay? Click it. So once you click it, you can change, anyone you click, it can change, it changes the background to whatever you click. And if you don't want any background, you can just click on this, okay? And if you want your background to be blurred, you can click on this, okay? So sometimes most people want their background to be blurred, okay? So in this particular case, I will just leave it unblurred, or I will just choose any background here. So that is how to change the background settings in Teams. This is how to create a meeting in Teams. If you want to create a meeting in Teams, just open up Teams and click the calendar icon. So you click it. So once it's done, you can go to your right hand side and select new meeting. Okay. So once it opens, you can type in the time. First of all, look at the time zone. Make sure that your time zone is correct because time is very important for meetings. So select the proper time zone and the title of the meeting. You can just say new building projects, whatever your title is. So once it's done, you can enter the names of the persons you want to attend the meeting. If you're an organization, you can click on this icon to add the names of the people. Right now, I'll just type the email address of someone I want to invite for the meeting. Okay, so I'm inviting this guy for the meeting. And here, you select the time and date of the meeting. So I want it to be on Friday, the 6th of March. Okay, and I want it to be from 2 p.m. the same day to 3 p.m. Okay, if I want it to be all day, this is where I select it. So once that is done, if I want it to repeat, I can click on this icon to make it to repeat, but I don't want it to repeat. Then once that is done, I can select the location, the venue of the meeting. Okay, like if I have different conference rooms, I can select the conference room I want. Maybe I'll just type room 302, depending on what I have in my organization and what is free at that time. Okay, so once that is done, I can type the agenda of the meeting. Okay, so no, this is where you type the agenda here. Agenda. Okay, so you can just say number 1, things to buy and other stuff. All right, so that is basically how to create a meeting. So once that is done, you can send it. So once it's sent, the people involved will receive emails, okay, and they will accept it and be ready for the meeting. If you're having issues with Teams, like it is freezing and hanging continuously, this is how you fix it. So in order to fix this, this is something you can do which can fix this issue. So right click on Teams and quit, right? Quit it from your computer. So once you quit it, you come here and type install apps. Okay, open install apps. So once it opens, type Teams. Okay, so it opens, and click on this ellipsis button here and choose advanced options. So scroll down until you see repair. Okay, click the repair button and wait for it to repair. Just give it a few minutes. Okay, so once you repair it, close it and go and open Teams again. Type Teams and open it again. So this is how you fix this kind of issues with Teams. So sometimes when you open Teams, you'll be surprised not to see the Teams icon on the page. And if you want to bring the icon out, this is what you do to make it to appear, right? So step 1, open Teams, right? So when you open Teams, you go to step 2. Now click on the ellipsis icon and select setting, okay? Once you do that, then select chat and channel under setting. Then select separate instead of combine, because by default it is combined, right? But you have to select separate. Once you select separate, you see that the Teams icon will appear right where you want it to be. And that's how to resolve this issue. If you want to locate the recordings of a Teams meeting, there are 2 ways of doing so. Number 1 is as an organizer, and the second one is for Teams meetings that are done within Teams channel, okay? So let's look at the first one, how to locate the recordings of a Teams meeting as an organizer. So the recordings of a meeting is saved in the OneDrive folder of the organizer. So in order to locate the recordings, navigate to OneDrive in the cloud. So open Files, and under Files you see a folder written Recordings. So open that folder. That is where you will see the recordings of the meeting as an organizer. Now for meetings that are done in the channel is a different approach, okay? So how to locate the recordings of Teams meeting which was done in a channel. So you follow this process, you open Microsoft Teams, then navigate to channels, okay? Go to the specific Teams and channel where the meeting took place. So open File tab at the top of the channel, then locate the recording folder. Inside the Files tab, find and select the recording folder. That is where you see the recordings of the meeting you're looking for. And there you have it. So in this video, I talked about Microsoft Teams from the technical perspective. I showed you how to configure Teams for optimal performance, as well as how to fix common issues in Teams whenever they arise, okay? Thank you for watching this video. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, like, share, comment, so you can help me to make this channel to grow and for the content to get to more people that may need it for improving their IT skills. All right, so till we see you again in my next episode, stay blessed and bye for now.